Yo, what's up everyone? And welcome back to Compare Core. Today, we're counting down the top 5 best budget smartphones of 2025. And trust me, these are insane value picks. If you've been asking, can I get a good phone without spending a fortune? The answer is absolutely yes. But here's the deal. If you buy the wrong one, you're just wasting your money and your patience. That's why I tested a bunch of phones and narrowed it down to the only ones actually worth your cash. We're talking solid battery life, great cameras, smooth screens, everything you want without breaking the bank. So yeah, if you're trying to ball on a budget, you're in the right place. Let's get into it. Alright, coming in at number 1, we've got the iPhone 16. And listen, I know, another iPhone, right? But honestly, Apple kinda killed it this year. The new camera control features, the action button, and of course, that super clean, premium build that all just feels right. If you're already in the Apple ecosystem, this thing is a no-brainer. And here's the kicker. With Apple Intelligence finally rolling out, this phone is future-proof AF. Now sure, there's no always-on display, and charging speeds are still kinda stuck in 2018. But overall, it nails the important stuff. Performance is buttery smooth, the camera system is super versatile, and you're getting about 90% of the Pro experience without dropping an extra few $100. This is perfect if you're upgrading from something like the iPhone 12 or 13. Huge difference in battery, camera, and just overall vibe. But if you're already on a 15 Pro or something, might be worth skipping. Either way, iPhone 16 kicks off this list strong. Alright y'all, at number 2, we've got the Samsung Galaxy S25. Now let me tell you, this phone low-key flexes hard. It shares a TON of the same features as the more expensive S25 Plus and Ultra, but for like hundreds of dollars less. We're talking that AI select tool, audio eraser, deep Gemini integration, plus a custom Snapdragon 8 Elite chip and 12 gigs of RAM. Yeah, this thing might be the entry model, but it ain't no lightweight. And yeah, I know, the design looks kinda like the S24. But that's not a bad thing when Samsung's already killing it with consistent battery life and a reliable camera setup. Sometimes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, just works. Why do I like it? Simple, you're getting a flagship-level experience without the ultra price tag. All the AI goodies, killer performance, and a camera that punches way above its weight. If you're rocking a Galaxy from 2+ years ago, this is a big upgrade. That said, if you've got an S24, honestly, you might want to hold off. Not a huge leap. But for the rest of us, this one's definitely worth checking out. Coming in at number 3, we've got the iPhone 15. Okay, look, with the iPhone 16 out now, Apple dropped the price of the iPhone 15, and that makes it way more attractive. You can grab this thing starting at $699, and trust me, you'll probably find it even cheaper if you keep your eyes open. This phone brings some real upgrades over the older models. We're talking Dynamic Island, finally a USB-C port, yes, thank you Apple, and a solid camera setup with a sharper digital zoom. It basically brings that iPhone 14 Pro energy for a much better price. It comes in 2 sizes, the regular 6.1-inch and the bigger 6.7-inch Plus. Both are powered by the A16 Bionic chip, same one in the 14 Pro. So yeah, it's fast. And there's also this ultra-wideband chip that makes finding your friends in a crowd kinda slick. Why do I like it? If you're still using an iPhone 12 or older, bro, this is the jump you've been waiting for. MagSafe, the Dynamic Island, better battery, smoother performance. It's a legit upgrade. Who's it for? Definitely people coming from an older iPhone who want modern features, but aren't trying to spend $1,000. Especially if you care about that second camera lens and MagSafe charging. But heads up, if you're considering the cheaper iPhone 16e and don't really need the extra camera or MagSafe, that might actually be the smarter move. Just depends on your priorities. Still, at the right price, the iPhone 15 is a very easy recommend. Number 4 is the Google Pixel 9, and let me tell you, this one's got that smooth Google vibe we've all come to expect. The design? Clean. The camera? Solid. But what really stands out here is the software experience. Google keeps it super minimal and smart, no extra fluff, just what you need when you need it. And because it's a Pixel, you're first in line for every new Android update and Google's signature feature drops, which drop fresh features all year long. Now let's talk about the AI tools. You get some cool tricks like searching inside screenshots, adding objects to your pics, or generating images in the new Pixel Studio. Are they game changers? Maybe not for everyone, but they're fun, and you can see where Google's headed with all this Gemini AI stuff. I also gotta shout out the 7 years of updates. Yeah, 7. That's some serious long-term value right there. This phone's built to last. So who's this one for? If you're still rocking a Pixel 6 or older, the Pixel 9 is a real step up, faster, smarter, better photos, and just an overall smoother feel. If you want that pure Android experience with just the right sprinkle of AI, this is the one. But if you're all about camera tech and need that telephoto lens, or you want a bigger, brighter display, maybe check out the Pixel 9 Pro instead. It brings a little extra juice for a bit more cash. Still, for $799, the Pixel 9 delivers a solid flagship feel without going overboard. Alright y'all, wrapping it up with number 5, the Motorola Razr Plus. And honestly, this one's just fun. Like, straight up fun. This phone isn't just about specs, it's about vibes. That 4-inch cover screen? Game changer. I was replying to texts, watching videos, hopping on FaceTime, all without even flipping it open. It legit feels like you've got 2 phones in one pocket. Now yeah, it's a foldable, and I know some folks get nervous with that, but this thing's solid. It's got a new titanium hinge, dust resistance, and IPX8 water protection. So yeah, it can handle some splashes and rough days. Add in a solid battery that lasted me more than a day, fast charging, and improved cameras. It's honestly one of the most complete foldables I've tested so far. And let's be real, if you're someone who wants to stand out, who's tired of the same old glass rectangle, this Razr Plus is straight up style meets nostalgia. You'll get compliments. You'll feel cool. And yeah, you might even feel like it's 2005 again, in the best way possible. Who should skip it? If you're tight on budget or a little skeptical about foldables in general, you might want to check out the regular Razr or stick with a more traditional phone. But if you're ready to live a little and flex a phone that's as fun to use as it is to show off, the Razr Plus hits different. No doubt. Alright y'all, that wraps up today's top 5 best smartphones of 2025. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button. It really helps the channel grow. And hey, if you're into honest tech reviews, comparisons, and all the best gear each year has to offer, don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you never miss a drop. I also want to hear from you. Drop a comment down below. Which phone would you pick? Or maybe you already have one of these. Let's talk about it in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. Catch you in the next one. Peace.